They sit in a circle, staring at one another, waiting, watching, wondering, worrying. The creature lies dead at their feet, bubbling purple blood flowing out of its wounds. It infiltrated their circle. It ignored their magic, and it nearly ended them all. They need to get out, and they need to get out now. That doesn't depend on them. They're locked in a prison that was supposed to be their salvation. Locked in with something sinister. So, you guys, when we last left off, killed a bunch of weave weepers, and as you did, you began to learn something about these creatures that you've never encountered before, never even heard of before, that they absorbed magic, much like a bastion does. And when killing them, you nearly destroyed um, the mystical mansion that Jeff created for all of you to take refuge in. Uh, you thought it would be a neat trick to lure them in, not really realizing fully what these creatures were, much to the delight of your DM. And and so you're sitting there. They're all dead, and half of the mansion is missing.
And Orthanic is not floating out in the astral sea.
Yes, that I did not floated out into the astral sea, which you can see out into at the moment.
Can we wave at things that are flying by?
There's not much going on out there, but it's definitely, you recognize it for what it is, having been there before.
Not yet.
Right. That's also true. Not yet.
We should leave. But, oh yeah, that's right. At the end, I opened the door and there was a bunch of scary crap outside the door, right?
I don't remember that.
I remember closing the door at the end of the episode. You said that I hijacked the ending and looked at the camera and said, guys, don't go out there. And that's how we ended. And then I had shared a picture in our Discord from that as well. Because I opened the door and it was all bad news outside.
It is all bad news outside. That is correct. Did I tell you what the bad news is?
I don't remember. I feel like you must have for me to respond with. I closed the door gently as to not get anything's attention. Turn around and say, "Guys, we got trouble," and that's all I remember.
Okay. Well, what you see out there, Jeff, and I don't think I described it to you. I don't think I did.
Not sure. You just said it looks bad, I think.
I don't think we did that. All right. So, Jeff, when you open up the door and look outside of the mansion, what you see are those red patches of grass flailing everywhere, and they're starting to form figures. You recognize these red patches of grass as places where people's corpses came to rest after the flooding, or died during the cataclysmic tidal wave that washed over the area. So you see this happening, and how long do you want to watch?
Not long. I want to close the door and tell these guys that we're in trouble.
Okay.
So, guys, we're in trouble.
When aren't we?
That's not what I want to use.
Perfect.
Okay, so that is what I wanted to use. Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the effects could be added just by a simple click, or if you had to do that differently.
Got it. So, what do you guys want to do? The mansion's still functional, just a wall is missing. Well, and some floor. Well, and some ceiling. Didn't really have a ceiling because it was a recreation of an outside space. But it's missing.
Oh gosh. Guys, we can't stay in here. And we need to go so I can dispel this and close that rift to the astral sea before things get worse. But outside is bad with blood, tentacles, and aberration magic.
Abjuration magic, you mean?
No. This is definitely the magic of some sort of aberrational creature. You know, the native people. We should go outside. I'm definitely not going to be the first one to go out, though. But if we want to take a minute, we maybe have a minute if we want to heal Thanok and Mav up a little bit. But we need to get out of here before this place gets eaten by the Astral Sea.
It's the damage is not expanding.
We just might get a visitor.
Yeah,
That's
more likely
as
to-
bad.
It's what has happened to your mansion here is very reminiscent to what happened in northern Valanovia when the magical displacement sucked the tower into the Astral Sea. It is sheared off where these things explode.
Yeah, that's as bad.
Well, I mean, it's not like it's on fire.
Yet.
Are not on fire.
Does that make sense, Tony?
Sorry, what?
Does that make sense, what I sent you? The whip is in
Yes.
the party sheet, by the way.
Yeah, I've already grabbed it. That makes sense.
Okay, cool. Alright. Do we have a map or need a map?
I need the map.
You have a couple of different maps. You have this map, which shows about where you're at in the Blood Marsh.
Oh, but we're no longer... Right. Are we? Wait, are we still in the mansion?
You are.
I know
still
you just. I know you just answered this.
I did. You were working.
Yes. Okay, so
You're still in the mansion. Parts of it have been dissolved, and there are gnarly blood grasp things outside.
outside, like in the hole, in the.
Outside in the prime. Jeff went to open the door and saw him outside.
Wait a minute. Say that again. So, Jeff opened the door of the mansion
Uh-huh.
to go outside,
Uh-huh.
back in the prime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I heard outside of the prime.
Uh-uh.
Oh, no.
So total, I was like, wait a minute. Like, we opened up the mansion and we're not on the prime anymore?
No.
Your mansions suck.
Nope. The mansion seems to be working properly. The door takes you back to where you went in. You just have a giant hole to which you can see the drift.
Is there... There's a part of me that wants to just leave this place and go finish what we're doing. Another part is like, this is a brand new phenomenon. We should explore it. Mav, if you were... Yes, Mav?
Yes, then.
if we...
What can I do for you?
Do you think you could replicate this?
Replicate the blowing up of a portion of the mansion?
Yes.
I do believe...
Not right now. Like, I don't want you to do it now.
No, I do believe I made the comment of, well, now we have an escape plan if we ever need it. Meaning, maybe we can replicate this?
Okay. Alright.
In a pinch? Such a bad idea.
Can Fazergul get back to the Astral Sea?
Yeah, he can.
Without us?
Yeah, if he wanted to.
Because I know he needs... Wait, does he? How do... I gotta... what's the difference in him traveling between him and a Starjammer?
Not much. You still,
So
for him to astral slide, he still needs you to use spell power, but he can do a certain amount on his own.
so okay, so he would be able to get out in the astral sea.
Yes, it would be.
Is this
It takes him some time, and it's more difficult than if he has somebody spell powering him. But he
okay?
can do it.
Hey, can you change the shape of the size of a mansion's door, or is it just the
When it's cast, I believe you can.
And I believe it's specific to the size of creature it'll allow in, though.
like? So we couldn't get Fazagul into the mansion.
I have to double check.
Polymorph him.
I don't.
All right, that'll work.
No,
Hmm.
Impossible cannot be polymorph. We're just going to stop to that right now. This character sheet does not have a mutable form, but
Yep.
it does now.
The entrance is only 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall. Any creatures that I designate when the spell is cast can enter or exit, but the door itself is 5 feet wide, 10 feet tall.
Okay.
So it is limited to a large creature. Is the only thing that could squeeze through.
Okay. All right. In my head right now, I'm running different experiments about this.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Well, we don't have time for any of them, so I'm trying to make a mental note of what to do to finish this one. The outside of the hole in the mansion,
Mm-hmm.
is that its own pocket dimension, or is that the astral sea is out there?
You're pretty certain it's the astral sea.
Do we see Henry?
Nope, he'd be in the wares.
Oh, that's right. He's in the wares.
It's a different, terrible place.
Yep.
Jeff, what do you need to teleport to something?
I need the teleportation sigil. I need the actual physical. I need to have seen it and sketched it. I don't have the thing that Caleb has where I can just memorize them.
Yeah.
However, I can
But you would need more
take
or
it
less
down.
an anchor.
Yes, for teleportation circle, I need the actual sigil that is tied to that spot, and I only have like 3 of those at the moment because nobody's been forthcoming with their circles. Apparently,
Yeah.
I think I have.
Do you blame people?
Yes, I do actually regularly. They don't seem to
Yeah.
appreciate that either. As a note,
That's fair.
I
Part
have.
of me is just wondering where in the astral sea this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some random
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yes, I'm guessing based on all of our research involving extra-dimensional spaces, this is very similar to what I'm assuming would happen if we put a bag of holding into a portable hole, only on a little bit different scale. However, I think it's just as bad.
I mean,
yeah, it's bad. It's a not good. It's a not good bad.
Well. Do we give Cornelius this technology? Cornwall this technology?
We do not give
No,
him
no, we do not.
All I can pick. This is what I picture.
Give me ammunition.
Is
Yeah.
he is making a cannon that shoots a bag of holding with
Yeah.
a portable hole.
Yeah.
That when it makes contact, it opens the portable hole, bag of holding goes in, and person
Yeah.
disappears.
No, they don't disappear. They just explode and then disappear.
There's gonna be like
Maybe.
a spot in the astral sea where there's just corpse parts everywhere.
Yeah.
Granite back, ridge or something like
Granite back ridge.
Yeah. That's bad blasting zone. Okay, so let's close this down for now. Or do we just want to keep it up? Can you actively close a mansion before?
Yeah, I can actively close it. That's why I said we need to leave and do this. I just
Yeah,
wanted to know if
but
you wanted to be healed first.
that's what you asked me.
We are just getting to that point now.
I did in fact ask you if you wanted to take a minute and cast Beacon of Hope, get some healing, and then go deal with the blood tentacles.
Oh yeah,
That is in fact everything that I said while you weren't with us.
yeah, yes. I was with you.
You were. I believe you.
Listen, don't make fun of me. I made you a whip.
Thanks, man.
The Thundercat of Nine Tails.
So excited.
Yeah.
So silly.
Mhm. Yeah. So let's go out. Why don't we keep the mansion up though? So I'm gonna take kind of a mental note to see where in the mansion where the edge of infinity is.
I mean, it's not hard to see.
I just want to make a mental note so that if we come back, did it get bigger?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, sure. That's easy enough to do.
Um, and so let's go outside. We'll heal, and we will continue on.
Okay, so
If we want, I can cast catnap. Take a short rest for 15 minutes, or do we want to heal? I mean, do we want to just use spells? Anybody?
I think we can just use spells. I wouldn't mind the short rest, though all I'm going to get from the short rest is my uses of Bardic Inspiration back.
So we'll wait on that.
Yeah, I only used 2 of them in the last fight, so if we want to wait on that, we can. I'd rather not be
Okay.
unconscious while the Astral Sea is attempting to devour us.
Just so we're aware, I only have one spell slot to use. Then
I've got some potions.
Can you use Catnap on yourself?
what?
Can you use Catnap on yourself?
I mean, I can. No, I mean, I have one. I have 1 out of 3 left,
Mm-hmm.
which means if I want to use catnap, I have to keep a spell for that. So 1 is reserved, which means I have 1 available spell slot left. I think I can use catnap on anybody. The problem is it will screw up how many spell slots I have. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
it shouldn't. Why would it?
Because you can only do it once a day.
Oh,
I think.
no. If it's
You
a
make it
spell,
calming
Catnap, you can't be affected by
up
twice
to
in a day.
3 people of my choice that I can see within the. Yeah, I can't do this spell again until it finishes a long rest.
oh, yeah. But does that matter?
Shouldn't.
That's what I was saying, is that if I was going to use it on myself, I would only get 1 spell slot back.
I don't understand
And
why that.
there'd be no reason for me to use it now, is what I'm saying. So
But
if
you only
we're
have
all
one
going to.
spell slot, but don't you have a maximum of 3?
I have a maximum of 3. I've only used 1.
Oh,
so
I see what you're. Okay.
yeah.
I thought you only had 1 left. I was like, your math.
If I want to use it, later,
Yeah,
if I want to use catnap later, I only have 1 left.
got it. Got it.
My math is impeccable.
I'm just gonna hide behind my fists like I do when you say something crazy, and you're giving me ammunition. Like, let's give the Astral Sea formula to Cornwall. So,
Do you
going
notice how
outside?
he didn't say no? You can't do that.
There's not a lot of things I know you guys on, but I'm definitely not letting you turn Fosragul into a mouse so you can bring him into the middle of a throne room and pop him open. Nope.
I mean, we'd throw him like a Pokeball.
Never the thought.
Nope.
We turn him into a salamander. Let's be real.
Yeah.
If we're turning him into anything, it's a salamander.
Yeah.
We just have a salamander on a leash that we're carrying around with us. Some
Yeah.
bad evil guy's like, no, and stomps on it, and then Fozerville just appears.
And eats
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Straight eats him. So you do know now that outside of the door, Jeff saw
Bad.
red grass forming figures and thrashing about.
I saw bad news bears.
Suppose we should do something about that.
I'm sorry. What?
Go outside.
Wow.
You are not allowed to work on things once we start playing. You're grounded from it.
I'm not working on anything.
No,
You
but
were though. What I went
but
over.
look at all the damage you have that hasn't been fixed.
Might be worse if he's actually telling the
No.
truth.
I am legitimately. You just said something I don't know what it was, and it wasn't because I was working on something. My brain just
Dude.
stopped.
Okay, Adam, Panic is going out
What?
the door.
Okay.
Out the door, Jeffrey peeked earlier. He saw that the red blood grass where things had died in the blood
Yes.
bars forming into figures and
Yes, I got
thrashing
that.
around. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm just
Yeah.
letting you know that's out there.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe you were unaware.
No, I feel like everybody looked at me and said, "Okay, what are we doing?" And I was like, "About what?"
About your health. That's really the thing we keep asking about. Is you're way over half your health
I
gone?
know I am not the healer. Is somebody
Don't
else
this
healing
guy.
me? That would
I've
be
asked
wonderful.
twice.
Oh.
Do we want to take
I
time and heal you? And everyone keeps talking about short rests.
I also offered potions.
I said, "Do we want to take a short rest or no?" And nobody said anything.
That's not true. I said we could.
But you wouldn't get the benefit of it, and I wouldn't get much benefit of it. So no.
Except for the
I
health
don't think
part.
there are no salamanders in the Astral Sea. I'm sorry.
I know. Yeah, I tried.
Okay, go out the door then. Let's go die.
I did. I have RP'd, walked out the door.
Out the door.
All right, so you guys are exiting the mansion.
Yep.
And now that you're out here, let me pop up that map
Got
and
him.
show you where you are.
No, we're good.
You probably can close the other one if you want the real estate space. So you guys come out right here, right in the middle of all those red patches. The minute you're out, the grass begins to shoot up again and form into figures. It takes a little
Recognize
bit
these
of
figures?
time, so
What did you ask, Adam?
I said, "Do we recognize the figures?"
all right, so you're gonna take a minute to study them.
Well, I mean,
It's pretty hard to make out features because it's
Okay.
grass weaving itself together, and it's
Okay.
kind of like pulsing and writhing.
is it? I will. Are we gonna? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna fight these things, or
I'm sure we could.
I mean, we could, but I would err on the side of not fighting him right away and see if we could peacefully progress through this.
Yeah, I
I
think the
know it's a
question
novel
is we don't
concept of the granite backs, but
we don't understand what's going on right at the moment, so I think that's
Very
I mean-
not granite back.
if these are dead spirits who are upset and not at peace, killing them again is not going to make them at peace. Probably.
yeah, and you got to be really careful because someone draws their weapons and Othig's right behind them.
Stabbing stuff.
Yeah.
So then I guess we're waiting.
We have to go kill an aberration. It's over here
Do I
somewhere.
feel like with the dirty 20 that would be somewhat of an accurate statement?
Well, you've never seen or heard of a phenomenon like this. And that would be the check that I would have had you make. So with the information you have right as you guys exit, I think it's fair that Mav could quickly recommend that you not attack. You're watching it happen. They are definitely forming figures. And that I'd say they're about 2/3 of the way formed into a recognizable figure. It does, from what Jeff described before, it looks like when there wasn't somebody present, there was a reset.
Oh.
They're reacting to the
So it
presence
went
of
away
things.
and then came back.
Yep, when you guys came back out, it came back out.
Do I sense any, I guess like personality? Not personality, but like any sentience from them?
It would be very hard to get that right now. You're only seconds in, and they're just starting to reform.
Okay.
It would seem that there is some sort of intent, but whether or not it has actual personality is really
Sure.
hard to say.
So let's stand in a defensive position. So Othig and I up front. But let's not draw
Yeah,
our weapons or anything.
Agreed.
agreed.
Okay. So you watch as they continue to form, and they definitely form into figures in each of those red patches on the map that are near your arrow. You can see other red patches off that aren't doing anything at the moment. You watch as they form into figures, and slowly it actually looks like they're pantomiming something out. Some of them look like they're running away from something in place. Others are cowering. And the first one you notice where something crazy happens is where that fallen log is. That patch of grass and that individual that it's formed is a woman who is looking like she's running away. And it's really weird the way the grass works. It's almost like she's on a treadmill, but still attached to the ground because it's grass. And then something large just crushes her, but it doesn't look like, I mean, you don't see what crushes her, but she is crushed. You can tell that by the way her body reacts. And then the grass lies in piles right underneath that fallen log. Then that kind of thing happens and repeats itself to others. One of them you see clutching their throat and kind of being thrashed around from side to side. Another one, a giant hole appears right in the middle of where their chest is, and it looks like the grass coming out of there is performing like blood. And then every time these things, it's not hard to put together. This grass is reanimating these people's last few moments in life.
Hmm.
So are these more like physical scenes that the actual like red grass is playing out? It's not like a magical projection.
Correct. The grass is
Okay.
weaving itself together and moving in such a fashion that it is replaying in almost a marionetted, like pantomime style.
It's
The
only
last-
this particular red grass.
This is the first time you've seen this. Now, you guys said that as you traveled through the marsh before that you wanted to stay away from the red grass, but during the fighting, you didn't have that option, and then you fled into the mansion. So you've come out right alongside of patches of it this time.
Now, when I was out here
There's
before,
a lot more of it here than
Yeah.
you saw in other places in the marsh, which tracks because you're at a destroyed keep, and there are probably a lot of people that died in the disaster.
right, where from our current position is the ping I had of the large aberration?
Right where that arrow's, the purple arrow.
That's what I thought. You said it was near the middle of the keep. Guys, we should head that direction and see if this thing desires to have a conversation or not. And we should figure out if we are going to try and find where in the keep the portal for their extra dimensional space is while we're on our way there. So let's just head in that direction with Thanak and Othig in front, Mav and Jeff in the back. And I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on, let's see, Thanak and Mav. So, and then I'm going to hold on to one in case there's something we need to talk to.
Ooh.
And then head where the pointer is.
All right, so you guys move away from the grass, and as you get about 10 feet away from a patch of grass, it just flops back down and takes on the appearance of tallish red grass, much like you've seen everywhere else.
Okay.
So it's only playing when someone's near it to watch
Yes.
it.
So, if you want to go near the patches, you can. If you want to continue to avoid them, you can as well.
Nah.
My issue.
Your what? Your itch?
My issue. Should we take the time for me to cast comprehend language? Oh no, Phil. Phil.
Oh,
Wow.
Guys, I
Wow.
think we need to. I think we need to cancel for tonight. Adam is clearly
Yeah.
broken.
Clearly, yeah. Jeff, you have. What's your limitation on using your speech thing?
I have one more. It uses my bardic inspirations.
So to use your speech,
And I can use
it
it.
costs a bardic inspiration.
Correct, but I can. It's more than just the ability for comprehend languages to understand. I can literally speak to anything that has an intelligence of 1 or more.
Yeah. Okay. And you can do that now?
I can once we find a creature. I'm not going
Sure.
to do it at the moment, but once we find something,
No,
I will.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm wondering if this aberration thing is gonna want to talk to us.
We can certainly find out. So.
Okay. All right. So that's that.
Also, as a note, did we want to or not want to close the mansion? Like, turn it off?
I think we should. I'd love to keep it open.
Okay.
Here's
I will
my
keep.
question.
I will keep it up.
When you made it, you invited those creatures. How did you invite them? Is it like those specific creatures?
Yes,
or
it's specific creatures.
any.
Specific.
So it's not just any creature like them. It's those
Correct.
specific ones.
Yep.
Okay.
So. All right, we're heading in. See if we can find whatever's alive in here. You have detect thoughts and stuff, right, Thana? You could try and figure out if there's things around. Okay, let's head in there and do this then.
Okay. So you guys head in, avoiding the patches of grass as best you can, as to not disturb them.
Mm-hmm.
And you get. Do you? Let's see. You scooched around. If you went here first and then scooched here, you could get over to here and avoid all of the grass. So you get there and make perception checks. Yeah. So passive perception wise, you would immediately notice a couple of things. I'm going to still have you make them. There is a stair at the area opposite of you of the main keep that heads down. It looks like it is plugged and choked with debris. Also, right where you came in, there is. That's normal for you boys. There is also.
I mean, it's not terrible. That's pretty good compared to normal.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's on
I
fleek.
actually rolled even tonight.
We all got above average.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, when your average is 5.
Jeffrey's got a 22 for perception.
I get you. So there's it looks like it's cloaked and clogged with debris. It is also very waterlogged over there. There's standing water on the stairs, so you're not quite sure if it's filled or not. And there's standing right next to you is a sewer grate that leads down into darkness. It looks like it has been busted open from below. And Jeff, you notice there are 3 bodies in the rubble over here.
Are they in the same kind of condition that the weeping creepers were? Or sorry, what was it? Weave weepers?
Weave weepers.
Same condition?
No, these look a little bit fresher, but they do have debris piled on them.
Okay. Do we want to go investigate that, guys?
Probably.
All right, then.
Yeah, I mean,
Go check out the bodies.
Okay. somebody make a medicine check. As you get closer to him, it's pretty obvious with Jeff's perception check. Oh, that's no good.
You have an inspiration, Mav.
Gosh.
Jeff,
There ain't no inspiration that's gonna be good enough for that.
It's true. However,
Ain't
there's no point in not using it.
inspiration
So,
high enough.
because if you fail, you still get to keep it. So,
well,
Does a 9 work?
yeah, on a skill check, on an informational skill check, that I wouldn't fail. You never fail. You gain.
I would say the
something.
problem is I might get a little bit more information
okay.
and then it'd be spent.
Sure.
So
And
I
then-
would stick with the 4 and keep the inspiration.
Sure.
It's accurate. So, Jeff's perception reveals that the debris was piled on these bodies. This is not a natural collapse. They have been here maybe a week.
Oh, I'm proficient in medicine? I didn't even know that.
You're proficient in medicine?
I am, because of the type of halfling I am. I forgot about that.
I'm not proficient in medicine, and
Yeah.
I have the healer feat.
I forgot that that's the thing that I did with this guy, is his background was a medic.
Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. 'Cause, yeah.
I've never rolled medicine before.
No. All right. So, Jeff, between you and Mav starts to look at it. He gets on the track that this does not look like they died from combat. Once you uncover the bodies, start to look at them a little bit, there are no weapon wounds on these individuals. It does, however, look like they died from some sort of disease. Their skin is abnormally shriveled, wrinkled, and marked with sores and pock marks, and there is little to no carrion feeding on them.
Thanok, did your
What was that, T?
I was asking Thanok, did your friends that were here mention anything was going on here as far as like why they were here, or if there was some sort of plague here?
I mean, I know why they were here, but they didn't say anything about a plague. I'm assuming this came after.
Okay,
No, they moved their base here when they left the Empire.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's keep looking for your friends then. I mean, there's nothing we can do for these poor souls. Let's not touch them in case whatever this is transmittable.
Can we remove the debris from the bodies?
I don't know that we should touch them. I think we should stay away from them, at least for now, in case
Yeah.
whatever's wrong with them is communicable. We can
I-
worry about that when we worry about a cleanup effort in this area.
You got Lester. What are you worried about communicable things?
I don't.
I will begin to cast detect poison and disease. It's a ritual, so it'll take
10 minutes.
10 minutes. But that's what I'm gonna start doing. If you guys start doing
Let's.
something else, I'll stop. But I'll just start picking it up. Just because it might not be just on the bodies.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. While he does that, I'm gonna look around like the sewer grate, the closed-in thing, see if there's been any traffic through the area.
There has been traffic in and out of the sewer grate area. Your perception check is still good enough for that.
Okay.
You would need it to make a survival check to determine what has been coming in and out of there.
Okay.
But there's definitely traffic.
Oh, that's pretty good. 22.
22. It looks like reptilian creatures of some kind have been crawling in and out of the sewers.
So we've met quite a few different reptiles. Is it large humanoid-sized or larger?
Larger-ish humanoid size.
Okay.
I don't want to give you the impression that it's like giants or any,
Right.
They're big.
Yeah, because we've dealt with troglodytes, we've dealt with lizard folk, we've dealt with dragonborn. So, okay.
It could easily be a larger breed of lizard folk, or dragonborn tend to be quite tall as well.
Okay.
You don't think it would be trogs? Well, trogs get pretty big too. They're big.
But trogs come with smell and
Trogs
refuse.
come with smell, and there is no smell. Even though this is a sewer, it smells like a normal sewer.
And there's water up to the level of the opening of the sewer grate.
No, actually, the sewer seems to have been drained down to normal levels, which is odd for a swamp. You would think it would be fuller now that it's broken.
So yeah, I'll just continue that. I'm not going to go down anywhere. Have him cast his spell, and then continue to search the ruins around the top here as best we can while he casts his spell.
So I'm getting you a pretty good breakdown of the ruins up above. There's some trashed furniture. It does look like the keep was probably 2 floors and a roof at some point, but a lot of it has been washed away and dispersed. There is still some debris and some planking and stuff laying around, but this place was nailed really hard by the time of let's see. So detect disease goes off. Thanak, the disease is clinging to the flesh of these people. It does not look like it survives off of them.
Okay. I don't know if I'm asking too much of this, but it says that I can tell what kind of disease it is.
This is a non-planar disease.
Okay.
So is it like magical in a sense?
No, and it's funny that you bring that up because I'm gonna, in my next iteration of campaigns, I'm going to be adjusting what is and is not considered magical for stuff like that. Like, I have traditionally said, like, the Feywild is very passively magical. Like, natural magic isn't going to be detected by detect magic.
Which I think is fine.
Yeah,
It
but like,
makes sense.
Oh yeah.
constructed magic and spell magic, yes. But like when things like a magical disease, that is now a natural thing. So it wouldn't be. It would you would still be able to detect it as a disease, but
Sure.
So in this sense, it would be. This would not.
Cool. Well, are you able to ask if the your people, if their entrance was above or below the keep, if we need to go below the keep, or if it would have been in a space that would have been in the upper levels of the keep?
I assume I probably would have, because it takes a long time to actually communicate with them.
Sure.
It's not I can do it whenever I want, but it takes a long time.
Borland communicated to you that it was.
Yeah, I want to say that
They were in the vault below the keep.
All right, then we need to head down.
Okay.
So let's head down into the sewer and head into the keep. There's nothing up here for us to do anything with. We haven't seen any sign of the aberration, unless the grass itself or just the area itself is the aberration. There's no sign of anything up here, so we got to head down in.
Yeah, that's fine. It lasts. Detect the disease lasts for 10 minutes, so I will.
Okay.
Keep that up, just to make sure that we're not walking into anything.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Let me share the next map. So you guys climb down. It's only about a 30-foot drop down into the sewers, and the liquid in the sewer is only ankle deep, and it's got more of a storm drain feel to it than it does an actual sewer. You don't think the keep was really large enough to need a sewer, but perhaps being closer to the rivers of the land and the weather, some place to disperse large amounts of water was more necessary. And so you enter down into a circular cistern-like chamber, and you can see off to the north and to the east. You guys can actually see a bit longer than that, but it is just a straight shot.
Okay. Let's head north.
Good to me.
It'll be single file. Who's going first, Thanak or Othig?
Will be single file.
I'll go.
All right. Othig, Thanak, Jeff, Mav.
I think Mav should be up further.
All right. I'll go in the back then. Thanak, you go third.
Okay, only because Mav's got detect magic up.
Sure, you're the Weave Guardian, though, and might see something that we might miss, so just keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, I will keep an eye out for.
Sigils and such.
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason I was going to put you closer to the front is you have the ability to check for traps, but Thana can take a
I
hit.
suppose that's true. That's true. I'll go. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first. I wasn't
Where did
thinking
we
about
start out?
Oh, I think, do you want the back then, or do you want to be in the middle?
Middle.
Okay,
Or
I'll take.
no, back is
Alright.
fine.
So marching order will be Thanak, Mav, Jeff, Othig.
Just jump over everyone if I need to get into battle.
Yep.
Well, the
Jump
ceiling here
right
is
into the
not that
ceiling.
high. You're in basically a 5'2".
There's like 3 feet of room above us.
Well, above me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least one of us can be used as a projectile.
This
Yeah.
is true. So you head north for a ways, and up ahead you can see that it takes a turn to the east.
Okay.
Dennis.
I will use what's the word I'm looking for?
Set
We don't.
I will keep an eye out for. You gotta be kidding me.
No,
We
you
roll
won't.
that.
It's still not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Holy cow.
Yeah. So we'll be moving slower, but I want to just kind of keep an eye out
Danger.
for a combination of traps as well as any kind of symbols or whatever
Sure.
that we would. All I can think of is the railroad from Fallout. Just I'm looking for the railroad symbol.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I gotcha. So
He's
you
looking
guys
for
start
Liberty
heading
Prime.
up this path, and Thanak, you begin to feel psychic tinglings, and Mav, you begin to feel some very potent magical power nearby.
There's some bad juju over here, guys.
Okay, so I am immune to psychic, but do I get the impression that this aggressive tingling?
It's no,
Playful.
Okay,
it's
so just like
not playful
ambient.
either. It's ambient. That's a great word for it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So I will just tell the others to be aware that there's some powerful psychic stuff going on out here. The magical energy that you're feeling, Mav, is coming. That's coming from in front of us, right?
Definitely. Mike, is it coming from in front of us?
No, it's more coming off from the right of you.
It's like radiating heat to my right side.
Tony, that is totally in the wrong channel.
Oh. Hold on, let me
Is it
fix
even
that.
in the same? It's not even this is server, is it?
No, he sent it to me personally,
Oh,
and it was like, "You jerk." Oh wait. Anyways, so it's come. Does it? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just keep going forward.
Okay.
I was gonna
Sounds good.
say, like, does it feel like it's coming from around the corner, or does it feel like it's coming from like straight east of us?
I like
But
that.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. So you guys round the corner carefully, and up ahead you can see it looks like the tunnel has collapsed. But it's a good
Because
ways
it's
up there yet.
it's a landslide of like dirt, rocks, both.
Both.
Like it caved in or it bust out the side.
You will have to get closer to make an examination of that nature.
Thanak?
Yeah, let's get closer.
All right. As you get closer, it has collapsed and leaked in from outside, but it also looks like there is a narrow passage that has been formed.
How?
Well, more like when it caved in, it made a split. Like normally you wouldn't have been able to get through here, but the cave in opened up a way for you to crawl through.
So there's no. Does it? I feel like you just answered this. But does it look like there's a way to crawl through?
Yeah, it does. You'll definitely
okay.
crawl, but you can
But-
squeeze through.
I could probably just walk through if you want me to go check it out.
Jeff would fit
probably-
through the easiest, obviously, but
But we can all
It's up
go
to
through.
you.
yeah.
We can all go through.
We're
You
going.
could get a human through here, but it would be a much tighter fit for them.
So you wanted to go slow anyway, so let's just keep formation and go through if you want to go through.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go through first because if something grows, I can get through. I can get out easily.
Good. So you come through, and it opens up into a larger room. Off to one side, you could see where it looks like there were at one point in time stairs going up that are now clogged and choked with mud and dirt, and there's a fairly steady amount of water leaking through. It opens up into a room that has the floor is covered with about 3 to 4 inches of liquid, so you splash as you move through it a little bit, and there is a passage to the south.
On the east wall, is that like a?
It's all collapsed.
Okay.
And then you
Was
can
there-
see up in that top corner, you can see that's where the stairs were, but it is
Okay.
collapsed. It does
It's
look
all-
like the cave-in from maybe an earthquake or whatever caused that fissure does continue over here in the east, but it doesn't look like you can currently fit through it.
Was there
Did-
water in the channel that we just came from?
Yes. The channel is a little bit deeper than this room, but the water level is maintained. So this room sits a little higher than the water channel.
Okay, so there's been water throughout our entire excursion through here
Yes.
so far.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Did Moreland and Company did they find this keep or did they was it already standing or was it
It
something
was
that they
already
built?
standing, and they kind of commandeered it, and nobody
Okay.
stopped them.
Okay. So let's just keep going south. If you want me, I'm like checking these rooms. So do you want me to roll a new investigation, or should I just keep the one that I have?
I want you all to make perception checks.
That's not what I asked, though.
I know it's
That's what
Here
you're
gets to
getting.
that other thing.
Heyo!
Heyo!
It's
There
game
they all
time.
are. There they
Officially game time.
are. It has started. So, okay, Thanak, you can go ahead and continue to make trap checks if you want.
I would like to look for the thing that is about to kill us.
Make an investigation check to see if you find traps. You're
Hey.
fairly certain there are no traps as you move into this next room. This next room has a large broken table in it. There is a passage to the south, 2 doors to the east, one in the northern end and one in the southern end. And there is a fireplace which has a fairly steady flow of water and mud trickling down through it.
And there's 2 doors on the east side. Is that what those are?
Mm-hmm.
If you light the fire, you find the hidden chest.
Yeah. And then somebody hands the sword.
You win the game.
Yeah. Let's try the top door, north door.
So you go to open up the door, and that's when all the death traps go off. Because you didn't say you were checking for traps.
Oh my gosh.
I know. You open up the door, it's fine. Fairly certain there are no traps. This appears to be a ruined bedroom. There was a large bed in this room that has. It's just covered in water and mud. It's completely waterlogged. You get the sense that this underground area was very recently flooded, and is now, for now, anyways, the water level has gone down. But from the look of this room, it doesn't look like that was always the case.
Okay. How deep is the water?
Just a couple inches right now.
Okay. Anything like again? Do you want me to do an investigation room?
You're in a new room. If you wanna check for stuff, you should technically do another check.
Okay. Okay. Look underneath the bed, that kind of stuff. Along the walls.
27. You find a book that is super molded and water damaged. It's just covered in filth and mud, and it's starting to get fuzzy. But it looks like this was one of Moreland's. You remember seeing this book before,
Okay.
even though it's in a really bad state. You're pretty sure if this was put back together, you'd be able to recognize it as his.
Okay. Mending erases books, doesn't it?
Mending, it's not powerful enough to fix this kind of damage. Mending
Okay.
puts together a single break or a tear in something, like to replace this kind of damage would take much greater magic.
Okay. All right.
If you were to sit down with Mending over the course of a month, I'd let you fix this book. But at just a few moments, no.
Sure. Yeah. We have a bag of holding. Don't we?
Correct.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah. I will gingerly put this thing in it.
Okay.
The book in it.
Sure. Do you want to wrap it in anything first? Do you want to just put a soggy book in a bag?
What? You're fuzzy.
Do you want to wrap it in anything first, or do you want to like just put the soggy book in the bag?
Wow, you're super fuzzy.
I only got bag.
Yep.
The gist of it, I assume, was do you want to do something or the soggy book in the bag?
Let's see if that works better.
Nope.
Got no tone.
I don't have any audio from you now, dude.
Tony talk.
Got no tone. Got bad tone. It's funny because your sound is coming on, but it's not.
Right.
Oh,
It-
Hey, can
There
you
you
hear
are.
There we go.
that was good.
I asked if you wanted to wrap the book in something, or just put a soggy book in the bag.
That's my. I don't actually know if that makes a difference in the bag of holding. Does it?
No, I'm just worried about the book itself, like falling apart. That's
Yeah,
all.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like, will something? I guess food decays in the bag.
Technically, everything in a bag of holding jostles around inside of it, like a bit, not like
Mm-hmm.
a ton, but it's not.
Okay.
Every item doesn't get its own interdimensional space.
Right.
Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah. So let's.
Because I have a backpack in the bag, I can put it in the backpack.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'll just put it in my backpack, one of the side pouches, wrap it in a little bit of parchment or something, just to try and keep it as dry as possible, and then
Yeah.
shove it in the bag.
All right, so you take extra good care of the book, put it in the bag.
And all of my ball bearings are in that backpack, so it should hold it down pretty well.
Okay. All right. Cool.
There you go.
School lunchbox. Why don't we ever use that? Man, I even thought about the rocking chair the other day and still forgot about it.
Stories in the rocking chair.
Yeah. All right. So let's.
I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
All right. Let's check the next door, and I'll check for traps on the door.
Okay. Make an investigation check. So you don't find any traps, so you're fairly certain the door is not trapped. However, this door is different. This door is in still very good condition. Mav would be able to tell you almost immediately that it has a faint magical aura on it.
What kind of aura?
I think it would be abjuration. I think. Might
I
be.
think you mean aberration.
Yeah, it might be aberration magic. It might be transmutaberation magic.
Transmutaberation.
Yeah.
Tabby magic.
What, you get the distinct impression that whatever was cast on this room was meant to preserve.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed that you didn't get to hear my joke because my mic didn't turn on.
Oh, what was your joke?
As soon as Mike said there's a faint hint of magic, I was like, it's aberration magic.
Oh,
Oh, we were all there, and Tony wasn't even here to get
I know.
fun of.
I will, but it didn't seem like there was a trap on it, correct?
No, it did not. It did not seem trapped. Although you do know from your experience that your tinkering doesn't always do a real good job picking up magic.
Magical. Yeah. I mean, would an Arcana check look
It-
for?
Certainly wouldn't hurt.
Okay, so we'll do that.
I can assist you with guidance while Jeff assists you with
I mean,
assisting.
I'm fine.
He's
I
pretty
mean, I'm
good.
alright.
I only have one more use
Take
of bardic
your advantage.
inspiration, and I'm not giving it to anybody right now.
I see.
So
Oh,
here's
you're gonna give me guidance too? So
Of
yeah,
course I am.
What's the 8 for? Oh, never mind.
40,
44.
43.
This door
Yeah,
definitely
43.
has had a sealing spell cast upon it to preserve it from damage.
I'll knock on the door.
There is no response, but the door sounds much more solid than you expected. It's a big heavy door, but you know what a door sounds like when there's stuff on the other side when you knock.
Gosh, I have vowed to never be thwarted by a door. Because I hate that so much. Just open the frickin' door. It's not a door puzzle. I will attempt. I'll tell everybody to stay back because I don't know.
I can dispel the
Oh,
magic if you
problem.
want.
What?
I can dispel the magic if you want.
So can I, but the
Okay.
problem is that I don't necessarily want to dispel it if it's not aggressive.
Does
You
it?
know what I mean?
Does it only go off if you're not a weave guardian?
I don't know.
Well, then open the door.
That's what I'm doing. I'm telling everybody to get back just in case it like backdraft detonate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay.
I'll open it gently and just to kind of like I'm not gonna try to like force it open, but
Yeah, right. So you put your hand on the handle, you turn the knob, and I need you to make a strength saving throw as the door flies open and water starts just flooding out of this room.
strength save.
It is a strength saving throw to maintain your posture in the flood.
Can I help him?
It's a saving throw.
This door was
Yeah, and I told
sealed
everybody to get away.
really well.
Yeah, you did.
So
I mean, I could
still
run
have-
over there.
I still have a. Did you inspire me?
You cast a 10-minute spell; those are long gone.
Yep.
I gave you inspiration
Oh,
well
you gave it to
before.
me, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we were first walking into the keep, and you sat down and cast a spell. So
That's right.
my inspiration is long gone.
Sorry.
It's all good.
So you are only going to take a little bit of damage from the door hitting you. You're going to take 4 points of damage from the door hitting you, but you're able to hang on to it. You're not washed away across the room.
Okay.
On the other side of this door, you see it. The room, even though you know because you just experienced it that it was flooded, the room is in very good condition. It actually looks like it wasn't underwater at all.
But the door's open and we can go in.
Yes, and everything in here is covered by that faint residue of magic that you sensed outside the door or on the door when you ran the Arcana check. It it's covered in that, but it is flickering now and fading.
And where are
Oh,
we?
I broke it.
And you guys see this room. I gotta pee.
All right. This place is weird, man.
Yeah.
We didn't go south, right? We just went over to this door from the dining
Yeah,
room?
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure I didn't miss anything.
No.
All right. Very cool. I just realized while we were playing here that because Andy got the book, I actually have access to the official Bard of Eloquence. I'm going to need to switch that stuff over before we play next.
Is that what you are?
I'm a Bard of Eloquence, yeah.
All right. Plug my earbuds in so I can hear you guys.
The effects change a little bit, so I'll have to figure those things out. But it's far better balanced. So
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
I will.
So you guys have found a library.
I will take a look at the library.
You recognize all of this stuff.
Okay.
These are all Weave Guardian tomes. You personally studied in a lot of these books. All of them are considerably valuable, but none of them really super stand out.
Okay. Okay.
Is that investigation for the room?
Yeah.
Okay. The desk is new.
Oh.
And, yeah. And also in still in good condition.
I'll take a look at the desk.
You find where the center drawer would be, there is a weave ward, which is something the Guardians use to seal stuff that they only want other Weave Guardians to get into.
So would I be able to?
Yeah, it would
Answer
ask
that?
you a simple question that you would know the answer to.
Okay. Okay. I will respectfully ask the others to take a step out. Just because I don't know what's in here and I don't know trade secret. Is that okay?
Does Mav see the shell of the bubble they're in?
Yeah, you would
hang
see
out?
that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, sure. He'll step out.
oh yeah, we'll all step out.
Okay. So you guys pop out of the room. Danak, you open up the drawer, and it's inside of it is a journal, and there is another weave wheel.
On the journal?
Nope, it's on the drawer, and it's like it emplaces on the bottom of the drawer.
So, who can I tell? So can I pick up the journal, or is that still worded?
It is not. It's not worded. No, you can pick up the journal.
Okay. Who's who? This?
You flip it open, and you're looking at it, trying not necessarily to read it. It's pretty private, and these people are your friends. It looks like it's Jenica's handwriting.
If you're not comfortable reading somebody else's journal, I'll do it.
Hear you again, man.
I'm so tired of this microphone.
Oh, and we just lost Adam.
Bye, Adam.
Bye, Adam.
I think Ryan's frozen. Nope, never mind.
No,
I hear Ryan.
I'm not. I'm just really quiet and still.
Yep. Did we lose Adam completely? Is his
Yeah, he
internet
just-
dead?
Sure looks like
Gotcha.
it.
Well,
Hi,
he's
am I back? What? Am I back? I'm back.
You are back, but you're still out of Fantasy Grounds. No,
Yep.
you're not. You're
Hi.
T, what
reconnected.
were you asking?
Okay, cool. All right.
I was going to say to Adam, because he was frozen and I thought he was being hesitant, I was just going to poke my head around and be like, if you're not comfortable reading somebody else's journal, I completely am.
And it looks like he's frozen again.
Good. I'm going to read the journal then.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth or sleight of hand, or does it matter?
Well, you got to sneak back into the room without him noticing first.
All right. I'll stealth. I mean, that's still really good. I don't know what his passive perception is.
Because Jeff is starting to creep up on you because he sees you looking at something interesting.
No. Okay, so I don't know quite what I missed.
Okay, the journal is
Jenica's, right?
It's Jenica's handwriting for sure.
Okay.
You'd recognize it. She was one of your main instructors and friends.
Yep.
So. But
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to look through it.
Okay.
Quite yet. Unless I have to.
It's up to you. So you can close it. You can read it if you want.
I will. Not yet.
Okay.
The other ward.
Yeah.
Can I get through the other ward?
You can activate that one as well. It asks another phrase. This one is weird. It doesn't. You know the answer, but it's constructed in a bizarre fashion from what you're used to.
Okay.
It's like you use these all the time. You were taught these. Usually they're kept on like caches when multiple Weave Guardians are working in an area. You would lock a cache with this, and then it would basically be they ask you a question about your tenets, like why do the Weave Guardians exist? What do you guys learn? Sure. This one, it's more akin to, it's like, well, let me read it. The question is, when spicing your food with magical ingredients, what's your go-to? And
Definitely the pepper.
You know that Weave Guardians often
beer. Maybe I don't know what you're.
Well, you know that it's kind of a trade secret that they prolong their rations by using some magical nonsense.
Sure.
And so that's how you answer it, but that's not the type of question you would expect to have found in a ward.
Okay. Okay.
It kind of takes you back a little bit because it really is just that bizarre. But as you activate it, a secret door slides open and the desk slides out of the way.
Secret tunnel.
I will hold on to Jenica's diary, her journal. And I'll put a little note. It just says, I'll put it back, I promise. And then I'll call the rest of them.
Okay.
To go look at through.
Jeffrey will just walk in.
He's been super waiting for it.
Yeah.
So the secret passage bends around and heads west almost immediately and stops with a door. This one is heavily warded with not just Weave Guardian sigils like you've been using in this last room, but actual warding magic. It's obviously apparent. Like to anybody, you don't even need detect magic. The door is pulsing with energy as you approach.
Master Thanok, if I may, before we open that, we should probably deal with whatever is lurking around this place in case it is waiting for an opportunity to jump on your friends. Just as a thought.
That is definitely something I'm thinking of. The other thought that I'm having is that from when I talked to Moreland, he said that he was in
a demiplane.
He was in, but like not on purpose, right?
Yeah, they are not stuck on purpose. However, they put themselves into it on purpose. Correct.
Yeah.
Right. They can't get out.
That part doesn't seem like purpose.
The disturbance caused a malfunction in their wards, and they can't activate them from the inside of the cube.
There.
So would this
like an emergency Mordenkainen's mansion? But
a panic room of sorts.
It's like a demi. They're just stuck.
And before we let them out, we may want to take care of whatever seems to be stalking this space. looking for magic. I mean, those things were attracted to magic, and this space is clearly very magical. I have a feeling it is desiring to feed on whatever those magics are. Maybe we should deal with it, either by dealing with it or making a deal with it before we open the door.
Do I get the impression that they might be behind this door? That this is the kind of warding that they were talking about?
You've seen diagrams of the escape vault, as they've called it,
Mhm.
and it's not behind a door. It's basically a ritual that is cast. It forms a metal box. They go inside of the box, and then the box disappears, except for a floating sigil.
Which
Okay.
could be behind this door.
It could be,
Possibly.
but this door is not the vault.
Isn't. The door isn't that.
The
Okay.
door
Right.
specifically isn't.
And the door is still sealed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if this is not it, and instead this is something that your friends were keeping secret, maybe also breaking into their hidey hole might not be advisable. However, there's probably loot inside, and I defer to you. This is your arc, after all.
I mean, it is friends. So I mean,
I mean,
what kind of friends don't like you coming over to their house?
I can definitely say that as the Granite Backs, if anyone went into your place, no matter how close they are, and touched your things, you would not be happy.
That was not Mav. That was definitely Andy coming out.
Yeah.
Because
Loot? I need it.
as I have witnessed, even amongst the three of you, if any of you touches each other's things, it starts to get a little weird.
Well, most brothers don't like to touch each other's things.
Well, I mean, that's why I prefer friends over brothers.
Meanwhile, Othig and I are like wearing the same outfit.
Yep, twinning as it were. Mavamine is speaking to his own brother, while Othig and Thanak have been fine the whole time.
Yeah.
So that's
Bruce
just my
and I-
suggestion. So we now know where this is, and if it turns out that your friends are dead, we can loot their things.
No.
Sorry, I will loot their things, and you can
No.
watch.
No. It's not a terrible idea. The other. There's more information that we need around here.
Yep.
Have we the mental tickling? Has that gotten any worse?
No, it has not gotten any worse.
Has it gotten any better?
Nope. It's very
So it's just okay.
so constant to the point where you almost forgot about it.
All right. Do we want to? I guess. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go back out. I will close this back up. Can I do that? Can I close this back up?
I don't know. Mike's
Speaking
gone
of-
again.
Speaking of close up,
The one who's gone this time.
That's really funny because you aren't even recording this time, and it still kicked you out.
It's my laptop. The
Oh,
recording computer never has a problem.
gotcha.
My laptop does not like Discord.
It seems to hate you.
Yeah,
weird.
super weird.
So I will. So let's go back out. I will close this door back up. Do I have the capability of putting that ward back up, or will that take too long?
It would take too long.
Okay. So then I'll just close it. And we'll worry about getting back there.
They don't
later.
take a long time to put up, but it would definitely be like short rest.
long.
Your camera's off, Mike. Just so you know.
Oh, okay, thank you, sir. I will put that back.
So then let's go back down to the south then.
Sure.
And do another investigation.
All right. To the south, you guys find what appears to be a bit of a common. And some broken tables and furniture here. You can tell, again, much like that one bedroom, this place was at one point in time flooded. and everything's a bit busted up and destroyed from all of the water.
Okay.
There, you can now see it. There is a blue glow coming from that hallway that goes north.
You said blue glow.
Glow. Yep.
Let's take a. Hey, Jeff,
Yes, Mr. Fennec.
what armor are you? You're in medium armor.
I am not. I am in magical studded leather armor.
You're studded leather.
Correct.
I think you're the only one who'd be good at this. But do you want to take a peek down that hallway?
Yeah, I'll go do
The
that.
rest of us are
Not stealthy.
no stealthy, please.
No, I was
Oh yes,
commenting
correct.
on your inability to stealth.
Yes.
Yeah, I will. I will. Let's see. Use that upstairs. I have this available to me now. So I am going to. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to stealth down the corridor.
Okay. Before you start that, I am going to give out one other piece of information. It probably won't change what you're doing, but I think it's fair to do it. Mav, as you've walked around this complex down here, that sense of powerful magic is definitely emanating from where Jeff's about to crawl off to.
I would let him know.
I figured. And I'm assuming that doesn't change anything.
Nah, fam.
All right, so Jeff, you peek around the corner and you move into the hallway a little bit, and you see there are two sets of doors on either side of that hallway that kind of flank it as it goes down, and then it opens up into a large space that has I wouldn't quite call it a blinding blue light. That's too bright, but it is obscuring the brightness of it. So it's hard to see through. There is a large sigil on the floor, from what you can tell. How close do you want to get?
I mean, so my perception, I assume I don't hear anything or see anything out of order, so I'm going to check for traps heading down the hallway. And I'll go to, I don't have a token I can move, but
I can get you one.
yeah, let's do that, just so that we
Okay.
know where everybody is when the traps go off. Oh gosh, we're so big.
I didn't set the grid. Wow.
I'm huge.
So big.
So big.
It's funny because
There's a
the
grid.
it's from Incarnate. I forgot to turn it off.
That's fun. Oh, they don't line up.
No, they don't.
That's okay.
Oh, fraud.
You can shimmy them. I don't know if you know how to do that in the
I
taskbar
do.
at the top, but
I do.
I do.
There. Now they line up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Close enough.
So now I will put your tokens back on there.
So I'll start looking for traps down here, and then sneak my way up, and I'll sneak up to here if I don't find any traps.
Okay. You do not find any traps, Jeff. When you get there, you see what's obscuring your vision. You thought it was just the brightness. It's not. It's an actual magical rune that's swirling around that circle there. You can't actually see the back wall there from it.
Okay.
You can see them on the sides. There are 3 posts that all are letting magic flow towards this sigil.
Okay. I will, through Rary's bond, inform them.
Your sound is bad again.
I have to be right here in order for it to hear me, apparently. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone, but it's ticking me off.
Is your gain down too low?
No, my gain is at 3/4.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I will, through Rary's bond, inform my fellows of the situation as best I can. And I will ask Thanok if he would like me to
make an intelligence, actually a wisdom saving throw. Like you start to communicate, and you feel something in your brain.
Oh, that's not okay. I feel something in my brain. And you said a wisdom saving throw?
Indeed.
Not very great at those, but a 19 might do it.
Gotta clear the combat tracker here. I still got baddies in there.
Combat tractor, ho!
19, you feel like you have just barely escaped this thing's grip.
Huh.
Something has tried to take control of your mind.
As a question here, real quick, I need to double check how it works. Oh, that's only 10 minutes. Never mind. Okay. So something was prodding at my brain, and was trying to take control, or
It definitely felt like it was trying to take control.
I will immediately start humming to myself counter charm.
Okay.
And continue to inform everyone of what I saw, as well as the fact that something was trying to manipulate or control my mind. And I will ask Thanok if he wants me to dispel the ward, or if he wants us to deal with whatever this thing was, because it's clearly by me. If he wants me to come back by them, or if they want to come charging up in here and be heroes.
That is a lot of information to communicate.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't.
Yep.
We haven't rolled initiative yet, so I just kind of, with my brain, tell them this thing, and as far as I'm aware, they can hear me. So I don't know if they can or can't.
They can.
Okay.
So you ran down this hall?
No, I stealthed down
Well,
it.
not ran, but I mean you went down this hall.
Yes. He's right where his token is.
Did we figure out what's going on? What are these?
Nope.
Oh, those are doors.
Yes,
Correct.
those are doors.
Those are closed doors. I thought they were open hallways.
Nope.
I get it. Okay.
And apparently, it knows I'm here, regardless of how well I hide. So I'm in danger, but I'm willing to continue if you feel like you need to stay back there where it's safe.
No, that's fine. We'll switch places. I'll go up there. You
Okay.
go back.
Well, you should now roll initiative. As the conversation has gone slightly aggressive, a figure steps out from behind the ruin, and Jeff, you hear in your brain, I had hoped we could come to an agreement.
Hey, nobody said we can't.
Is a robed man that has a white mask on.
Anything familiar?
Probably not, but if you want to make an Arcana check, you can.
Sure. I like Arcana. That's a 14. Probably not going to help.
Nope, it is not going to help.
So I'll just respond with, I mean, nobody said we can't, and just kind of leave it at that for the moment, I guess. Don't be all dodgy about it, you weirdo. That's what I'll just look at him and be like, don't be all dodgy about it. You don't have to be like that.
We've all rolled initiative.
Mav, did you roll?
No, Mav has not rolled initiative.
Has not.
Oh,
Wow.
Very nice.
that'll do, donkey.
On rolling initiative a lot more often.
Okay. So, all right, Jeff, you failed to identify this individual for anywhere close to what he may be. He responds to your thoughts and says, "No, I'll just take it."
Well, that's rude.
And we are gonna go into. He is up first, and as he starts off this mess, you begin to hear. He waves his hands around, and you begin to hear snapping and hissing all over the place. This is a sound you're familiar with. It is a sort of teleportation summoning.
Oh, that's rude. Okay. He's still not on the combat tracker. I don't know if that's intentional.
He is. I'm just setting some stuff up here.
Gotcha.
as you watch as several creatures pop into existence all around
Stranger danger.
you.
Right?
No, stranger danger.
And so that was his action to summon his friends. And now it is
You have
their
Fosragul on there. I don't know if that's intentional.
With
You need
what?
some better friends.
You have Fosragul on the initiative tracker.
Do I? I just
Yeah, you
never
do.
took him out.
Because he's a
He
mouse.
came for us.
Throw the
He
mouse out!
did.
Chuck the salamander.
He
No.
polymorphed himself.
All right. So Jeff, this strange eyeball creature with this bright red eye and these snapping electrical tentacles, which I thought was really funny that you electrified your whip.
Yeah.
Right. It is going to reach out and attempt to attack you.
No, don't.
It does. It does. Does this thing have range? Oh, this thing's got lots of range. So it is going to attack you right from where it showed up. I want to make sure I get these guys in the proper squares. That's where he'll be because he's squeezing into that hallway.
I feel
Mm-hmm.
like this is Scooby-Doo, and I just want to run up and rip the mask off that person and find out who the
Yeah.
culprit is.
Why do I have
It's old
disadvantage?
man
on
Withers.
It didn't.
It's probably Jenica.
I only saw one dice.
it? I definitely rolled disadvantage.
Hold on. I need to check my effects, I guess. Oh,
It's
You have a thing that says
I
there's
fixed.
disadvantage on
I
it.
fixed. So I don't know if the other dice would have hit or not, but because he rolled an
the other dice
18,
would have given me a 20.
still would have missed.
Okay, all right. Then we will continue on. Oh, that's a terrible roll. And that's a much better roll. And you are grappled?
I'm going to use my reaction to make him roll again
Sure.
with my second chance.
Oh, and he will miss you because of that. Only
Very nice.
a 19. So you are not grappled and restrained.
Help, help, help. It's touching me with its things, and I don't like it.
Okay. Mav, you're up.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna come here. Yeah, I can't see him. So death kiss number 3. I suppose. Well, not really much we can do. We'll do this. Oh, I had to cast that higher level. That's why. Okay. Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Ooh. Oh, that hits? Does that actually hit?
Man, it does actually hit.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. My turn. So you blast it with a guiding bolt, and as you do that, the mage in the room with Jeff unleashes 3 blasts of eldritch energy at Jeff
Why? How?
as he takes a legendary action. So,
At the end of. Gotcha.
yep.
And what are these?
This is Eldritch Blast.
Oh, God. Okay.
You get 3 uses of it.
He'll hit me
But
with
he's
one of
only
them.
gonna hit you with 1.
Yeah.
So, because I can't seem to roll at all today, so that's stupid. All right. And it is Jeff. It's your turn.
Jeffrey is going to wave at the mage and to say, I'll be back. And I'm going to use Thunder Wave on these 2 jokers to the north of me.
Mm-hmm.
To try and blast them away from me. We'll see how that goes. Papow. They will both succeed? Question mark?
Yep, they will.
Okay. So they'll still take damage, but it'll be halved. And that should have automatically did that. Yep, you did that. And then seeing as that didn't didn't quite do what I was hoping it would do and make them go away from me. You made the statement that this one hit me from down there.
Yeah, they definitely have reach.
Do I have a feeling I can tell how far, if it's 10 or 15 feet?
Real far. From the look of these things as tentacles, they might be able to even hit you from more than that.
Okay, in that case, I am going to move down here and share this thing's space, because I'm a halfling, and we can do that.
Well, hold on. It is squeezing into that space. I don't know if I'll let you do it.
Sure. I can't grab myself anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm now stuck.
Give me an acrobatics check as you try and squeeze through there.
Sure.
I don't want to take it away from you, but I do want it to be sensible.
21.
All right, against its space. Oh yeah, gosh, I can't roll. You squeeze into its space.
Okay. So I have 25 feet of movement. Do I feel as though I could squeeze past it, and get to the square just below that?
No, because squeezing through its space, I'm definitely going to charge you double movement. So
Okay.
I'll let you get to where you're at.
Yep, that'd be where I end then.
Yep.
Can I see Mav?
Yes, you can.
Okay. That is, let's see, bonus action. I don't think I have anything I want to use right now with a bonus action. Yeah. All right, that's where I'll end my turn then. Do I feel as though I am visible to those other creatures by squeezing under this slurpy eyeball tentacle dealy?
They can still see you. It is still floating, and you're underneath it, so they can see underneath it.
All right.
Thanak.
Come and get me, come and get me, come and get me.
Are these things blocking the whole passage? Like, can we see past?
You would not be able to see past the one that's there now because it is squeezing into that space. You can see above it a little bit and below it, but you can't target anything that's down there.
Like I couldn't teleport to one of those spaces.
Do you have to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I would say no because you're behind the wall at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
So, and then Jeff's gonna be in the way.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Come and get me, come and get me. Must go faster, must go faster.
Then what I'll do is I'll move there. Gosh, I don't want to be here.
Me either.
Don't worry about it. Just be there for now.
I don't want any of us to be here.
Well, you brought us here. This is entirely your fault.
Let's.
You even started the event before it was supposed to.
I did. Can I see Jeff from where I'm at?
Yeah, you'd be able to see him. He's just about to scooch out the other side of this thing.
I wanna hold your hand.
Jeff's just gonna look up at you with a pathetic look on his face and whisper, "Jeff Missile."
Like, you actually want to be thrown at it, or you want to be?
No, I want to be thrown. I want to be thrown at Mav.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why it's funny.
Oh, Adam bonked again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I know, because it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, he's all leaning back, all cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, what?
What? What?
What's this thing gonna do?
What?
I think he's dead.
No, it says he's reconnected on Fantasy Ground, so he's not dead.
Can we kick him out of the call?
No, it's fine. He'll reconnect. It won't matter to kick him.
We can force him to reconnect.
My wife is texting.
Hello, Lynn. Yes. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Heyo.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
So what I asked is whether or not I can move Phil, Jeff.
You could pick up and throw Jeff. It would be your actions.
Just move. I don't want to throw him. Just want to move him behind me.
No, it's okay. You can throw me.
Yeah, it would still be your action to do so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's okay. You can throw me. Throw me at Mav.
You'll have to toss me.
You're gonna have to toss me. Just don't tell the elf.
Okay, so Jeff then goes to here.
And that's it.
Okay. Hold on, I need to respond to my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got Jeff got food choice now.
All right. So what's going on? Where are we at? Thanak went. Oh, it's my turn.
Do you have any bonus actions, Thanak?
Over here just a little bit, and it is going to start smacking Thanak because it can.
Oh, it can see us?
Oh, the new one can. Yeah.
Okay.
It can see.
Copy that.
It's going to miss with its first attack. It's going to miss with its second attack because I can't roll over 12. And it's going to miss with its third attack. That's stupid.
Oh.
You scooch back over, and the next one is going to come in and do the exact same thing.
Just tickle us around its friend.
Oh, that one's going to hit.
Yeah, it's not a critical though.
Oh, that's right, because your armor.
Armor.
Ah, it still rolled the critical on you. I rolled it off first and then rolled it on. Take 10 points of that off.
Take 10 points off.
Yep.
What kind of damage is it?
It is force damage, as what you thought was lightning crackling around these things is a little bit different. And you see the softer parts of your cloth begin to wear as it is
I already had one today.
disintegrated by the reach of this creature.
Oh dear.
And that was 3 attacks, I think. Yeah, I missed the critical and then I missed again. Oh, thing.
Okay. I'm gonna come around the corner, dash, and charge at it.
Well, you can't because, well, no, you'd be more than 10 feet away from it.
He can share the space with me. I'm a halfling.
Oh, all right. Well, then you can.
Cool. then I'm going to, as part of that, instead of take the +5 to attack, I'm going to do the push up to 10 feet.
Okay.
Sure. Why did that roll at advantage?
Don't know.
Okay.
Oh, because Mav hit it with a guiding bolt.
Oh.
And no one else has
Welcome.
attacked it yet.
Sweet.
I
Well,
love
I-
how you just weren't gonna tell anybody.
It out.
Cool. Well, I critical it also, and push it 10 feet.
All right. Right on. It gets no saving throw or anything?
No.
All
No
right.
saving throw.
No. So matter of fact. So you push it back 10 feet.
And then I'm going to move into that closest square. Second closest square, just right in front of Thanik. I'll just move myself there.
Okay. All right. So that is this guy's turn, who is going to pop up over here.
Oh,
Freaking sure.
And I need everybody to make dexterity saves as he flings his hands out and millions of worms come shooting out of his sleeves and land all over you guys. Actually, Othig, you are too far away. You don't have to do this.
Is this a
What
spell?
kind of a dexterity save?
This is not a spell.
It's not a spell.
This is not a spell. Dexterity saving throw.
hey, 19.
Jeff, you make the cutoff.
Got him.
On the money. You kind of like shrink down, and all these worms go sailing all over you.
Right into my face.
At least it wasn't a boulder.
Panic. How does it feel?
Anak and Mav are both blinded, and you guys, Jeff, you still take the damage, but you
What?
are not blinded.
All
You
right.
are also restrained as these worms start to lock together, and you watch as their small mouths, right before your vision fades, grasp onto whatever they make contact with. A lot of times that's your flesh, so they have all interlocked around you guys, and you are blinded and restrained.
Oh.
And everybody's going to take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Even through saving?
Including
31?
me or not me because
Not
of the
you,
worms?
because you were
No.
far enough away. This
Okay.
is only anybody within 10 feet of him.
The
Yep.
necrotic damage is part of the worms.
Yep.
And there's no benefit for saving at all?
What?
There's no benefit for saving? I'm just
You're
making...
not blinded or restrained.
Okay, but I still take 32 points of damage?
You're just going to still take the full damage.
Gotcha. Just making sure I heard right.
31, I think.
Yeah,
31.
Sure.
Okay. So Mav and I are blinded and restrained.
correct.
Super.
Super.
And then it is this guy's turn, who is going to... he's going to continue to slap at Jeffrey. Because he can still reach Jeff.
What? Down the hallway?
Do I have any amount of cover at all, or no?
Dude,
No.
Okay.
he's not.
I feel like you have half cover.
No,
I mean, there's two dwarves in front.
you guys aren't big enough.
First one's going to get you for 16 points.
I'm going to make him... actually, I'm going to cast shield. I'm going to use my once pretty shield. Add 5 to my AC.
What's your AC then?
26.
Oh, okay, so he will miss you. You can take that 16 points back.
Okay.
And he will not get you then. Mav.
Mav does not like what's going on. I'm assuming there's no way to, or I could attempt a strength saving throw to break free.
Let me read the effect here again real quick. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
It's a dex saving throw?
It is a
Yeah,
dexterity saving throw.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Requires me to see them. Ooh, I wonder if. I'm gonna use my healer kit on myself.
All right.
Like I know mechanically this works, but that sounds so silly while you're restrained. You just pull out a
Like, whoa, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
just
Right.
lather some of this cream on.
gotta give myself a tourniquet. Just give me a second.
As a sword comes slashing down at you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, nice.
All right.
Nice.
Dude.
And then, well, let's fail this. Oh, bam!
Dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm proud of you.
You are no longer blind, and you are no longer blind in just enough time to watch all of these worms start to burrow into everybody's skin nearby him. And let's see how far feet. What is the distance on this?
How about no?
Each creature restrained by the larval mage's plague of worms takes 13. So just Thanok.
So just
Watch
Thanok.
begin to suck at Thanok, and
Can I make my bonus attack with my spear at disadvantage? Because he was within 5 feet of me?
Why would you get
Oh, no, because I was restrained. Never mind.
You were restrained before?
Nope, never mind.
We didn't take a short rest, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Thanok, take another 11 points of necrotic damage. And then it is Jeff's turn.
It is? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to. Gosh. Okay. I do not have a whole lot of spells left. And Mav's still right on the other side of him, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to do that then, because that'll hurt Mav. He doesn't have any metal on him, does he?
It doesn't appear to be.
Okay. And we can't put any in him yet. I'm just going to punch him in the dick. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm just going to go over and tug on his cloak a little bit like a child, look up to him and be like, "Hey, mister!" And I'm just going to punch him right in the nuts. And I'll... Yeah, because I don't know what else to do at the moment. So far, he's been in my brain, so that terrifies me to use brain pain. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try and stab him in the junk.
The shockwave. Jeez.
Hey, that'll hit.
So violent.
Oh gosh, do I do it? Just pump all of it? No, I'm just gonna hit him with it. So there you go. There's the my Thundercat punch.
And then that's it for your turn?
I'm small, so I'm just gonna come over here and be over here because that thing keeps trying to tickle me and I don't like it.
Sure.
But I'm gonna stay within that dude's line of sight just in case. Am I able to see down the hallway from this position, or to see Thanok and Othig?
You would be able to just barely see the edge of Thanok.
Good enough. I'll end my turn there. And now the shield shimmers and dissipates.
How did that only do 1 damage?
What's that?
The whip
It
only did 1
Partially
damage.
absorbed.
He apparently had some sort of temporary HP, probably from sucking the larva out of you guys.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't have any.
It was an odd number of 6, so I didn't understand why.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right, that'll be me. And now it's Thanak's turn. Katao. Good luck.
Take luck.
Yeah.
Gonna need it.
Have some.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's a bonus action. I can, because I didn't. Oh, do I even have? I don't think I even have healing word, do I? I do. I do have healing word. Thanak, I'm gonna healing word you with my bonus action that I forgot I have.
Gosh, that would be super wonderful. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cast that at a 3rd level, so you'll get what is it, 3d4 plus a bunch.
Plus your mod.
Spellcasting ability modifier. Does that get proficiency or just the?
I think it's just your mod.
Gotcha.
I think it's just the
Okay.
mod.
Healing word. Ready. Go. So it's 1, 2, 3 on Thanak. Blap. Got him. Ooh, that's not terrible.
It's average.
There's 2 1s in there.
Great.
I'm just gonna turn around. I punched him in the dick, and that's how I heal you.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
You're restrained.
Oh crap! I am still restrained. I basically can't do anything.
You can shoot him with your Eldritch Blast of Mind Blast.
Can't
Eldritch.
see. I can't
Oh, that's
see.
right. You're blinded.
Yeah. I don't think I can actually do anything.
I forgot you were blinded. I could have fixed that.
That's fine.
But I healed you.
Yeah. I mean, I basically can't do anything.
Take a potion. You don't need to see to drink a potion.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference.
It'll make a difference.
Because I only have. Where are they? Let's see. 44. I'll take a. I will take a greater.
No, I mean you got Phil's vial. You can take as much as you want.
No, I only have. No, I have a greater health potion and I have Phil's separate.
Right, but don't you put all your potions into Phil's crystal vial because it can hold.
I guess.
20d4.
Yeah, I never
Yep.
thought of that.
You can have as much as you want.
That's what I've done.
As much as you want, but
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Because you're stressed out.
I am, man.
My crystal vial is the only one that currently does not have any potion in it, because it currently has 8 doses of oatmeal ale that lets us have the memory trip for the dwarves.
Yeah, that's right.
that is right. Okay, and that you're not going to squeeze anything else in there.
I can't do anything else.
You don't need bonus actions.
That was a bonus action.
Oh.
Well, you could I would let you uptrade a potion drank for an action.
Either way, my bonus actions require me to see.
Okay. All right. So then it is this guy's turn, who is going to pop back over here and
Wiggle at us.
yeah, actually, they're just back there shifting around so they can get their attacks off at. Now the only person he can hit is Ulthig. So I'm gonna get you with 1.
Bring it on!
You are get you with 2.
Ooh, that's not good.
You're rolling good now.
Miss you with the 3rd one. So
Yeah.
Ulthig, you are now grappled and restrained by this creature as it wraps you up in its 2 of its force tentacles, and it begins to. You feel energy beginning to pulse through it.
Oh.
I need you to make a DC. Or sorry, I almost gave you the DC. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Very nice.
Hey-o!
All right, so you are not affected by its power. Now, this one is going to have an advantage on you because you're restrained.
Boo.
That's not going to help.
Which one is restraining him?
The one on the left.
Number 2.
Would it have been able to move back around the corner then, or would it be
That's what I was
blocking?
thinking.
Because if it's got its tentacles into him,
It would have to move back, and he would be dragged forward because he is grappled. He can be dragged by it.
sure.
So, yeah, it'd be thereabouts.
Thereabouts.
Advantage again is going to miss, and then more advantage is going to get you. So this one cannot grapple you because the other one already is, but you will take 15 points of damage. And it's now your turn. You're grappled and restrained, so you do have a disadvantage on your attacks.
Okay, let's think about that. I think I can wiggle out of this, actually.
Can he see into that room?
Somewhat.
Okay.
There's a lot going on right there.
Mm-hmm. I was just, he has that ring that lets him misty step it.
That's exactly what I was looking at.
Yeah, he would definitely be able to use that ring.
Yeah.
And then blow up once you get there.
Yep. So that's pretty much exactly what I'm gonna do.
Right on.
Nice.
So can I go right there?
You can. I would say you could just barely make out that spot, but you can
Okay. Well, that's the spot that I'm gonna choose then.
do it.
So I'm gonna Misty Explode there.
All right. Make
Let's
saving
see.
throws for the death
What
kisses.
charges
These are pretty good. Not great.
charges regain at dawn? Did I use it
No,
in the day already? No,
do it now.
this day.
I think this is the first time you've used it.
Oh no, it's not. But shooting
No, he
stars.
used it.
Hang on. Yeah, but I used Misty Explosion, which doesn't take charges. It's shooting stars that takes charges.
How much damage do you deal?
I'm still gonna do Misty Explosion. All right, 4d12.
Jeez.
Tony, did you even read your whip?
Yeah. Why?
Clearly you didn't.
Oh, and the actual like weapon description? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Give me
No,
a
you
second.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good numbers, except for that 2. That 2's a
Yeah.
little rough, but
Oh, that's pretty good though.
30 points of damage to that, huh? All right.
And then since I did that, am I still restrained?
No, you are no longer restored.
Yeah, because I teleported.
Yep.
I will take a potion as a bonus action,
That's
Right on.
funny.
and that'll be my
yeah.
turn.
Okay.
All of the GPs.
Brings us back to the mage. Okay, cannot use that again. He did not get his charges back, so he begins to cast a spell.
I'm sucking that guy up.
That's probably a really good idea. Do you even want to try
It
and
does not even matter, but I will try.
doesn't even matter? Sounds good.
I am sucking it up.
Yep, you have no idea what it is. It is a 6th level spell. Actually, it's an 8th level spell because he is upcast.
Ah, yes.
He will make a Constitution saving throw. That is trash. So you will suck up a circle of death. That's an 8th level circle of death, which very likely could have killed Danak and turned him into a zombie.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't suck it up.
Oh, this isn't the one. This one doesn't. This isn't the one that turns people into a zombie.
That's Finger of Death,
Yeah,
which is awful.
So, it's alright. It still probably would have killed me.
Yeah, it definitely probably would have killed you. It was 10d6 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
So he is super unhappy about that map, and he turns, and you hear in your brain, you will be valuable once I own you. And that's the Death Kiss's turn again. And
Wait,
it's,
did Ryan attack at all once he poofed?
the to use the explodey thing is an action.
Gotcha.
Yep. Normally, Misty Step is a bonus action, but because this is
Yep.
paired with explosion,
Gotcha.
action.
I mean, it's 4d12.
Right.
To 3 targets, so it's 90 points of damage still. Man, all right. So you have wasted the mage's turn. So 3 attacks on Othig.
Hit him quick! Hurry!
Missed.
Go
Missed.
faster!
And miss.
Yes! I'm
Matt.
just gonna keep this up for 2 more times.
Well,
Put him down. Let him have it.
I can't get around him, can I?
You cannot.
Okay.
Up and at them.
But that
So
I love that scene.
I'm going to touch him back after he touched me, or well, attempted to touch Thanik.
Out of context, that sounds real affectionate.
Da da da. Good time never. So good.
You do see him put up a magical shield, Mav, but unfortunately, it's not enough for you. He's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Oh god.
It still comes through.
Yeah, at them. That's what I'm doing.
All right. What's that other 2d6s?
That's me losing health.
Oh,
All right. Jeff.
Get him.
Yeah.
Get
Get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna.
Oh, and I'm gonna stab him. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
I
you
can stab him.
You can do that.
Thanak looks real hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
He's been real hurt this whole time.
Because he does have shield up.
I have been hurt.
Oh, okay. He gets some
for
help.
Yep.
a while.
I'm just gonna continue being a menacing little troll. I'm gonna run over here and through the penny whistle of vengeance, I am going to cast a 5th level cure wounds on Thanak.
Okay.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Make a d100 roll for me.
Oh no. Why? I've never had to do that.
Because you're gonna heal all the worms that are all over me.
99. I've never seen that before.
Wow.
Good roll.
Um,
Good
That's the one I was really hoping for. So you're fine. Keep going.
why you gotta make me nervous like that?
roll.
Part of being a DM. I'd
I'm
imagine.
Thanak. Boop. That's for you, Thanak.
Thanks.
So that's out of the penny whistle, and then with my bonus action, I'll give you another healing word. 2nd level, but I'm gonna do that while I'm running away back over here. Don't die, and then I'll just run off while I good game him.
You're not gonna Lester him?
Is he still blind?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I used my action to. Oh wait, no, that's also an action. No, I can't. Not right now. I'll do it next time. You're good. And I'll just healing word him for
Right on.
2d4. Pow. Yeah, another 11. Take it.
Yep.
Take it all. That healing, and then I'll just run back over here. Had I remembered you were blind, I would have used lay on hands for you, but I completely forgot you were blind. Sorry.
I feel like Yasha.
So, yeah. I'm guessing since you already rolled your dexterity saving throw, you're not doing anything with your turn.
Nope.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Death Kiss's turn.
I feel like I'm just running across the blanket of maggots.
Yeah,
Pretty
kind of.
much.
I'm guessing that's what the D100 was for.
Looks like you're going to get hit,
We don't know.
missed, and get hit again. So you will be grappled and restrained by this one. And you will take the damage that I'm giving to you. And there we go.
Take it.
It is now this guy's turn, who now has advantage on you. His 3 attacks. You're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. You're going to get missed. So I got 2 more on you. All right, so this they both slap you a few times. You do feel that force energy. Your items begin to tarnish and wear a little bit. It isn't like anything structural, but you are just noticing that the force damage has an effect on stuff. Othig, your turn.
I don't have any tricks. I don't think. Well, maybe.
Well,
Well, hell.
Well. Okay. I'm going to use every charge of the ring
Okay.
to launch 3 motes of light directly in front of me, which will affect all 3 of these guys. And they have to make a dexterity save, DC 15.
Number 1 will make it. The other 2 will fail.
Okay, then let's see. 5d4 times 3 is going to be 15d4.
That's a lot of damage. It's coming.
So there's 15d4. So 39 on a fail and half that on success.
So that will kill number 3.
Thank goodness.
The other 2 are going to move into, I believe. Oh, no. Number 1 will not.
Did that
Oh, yeah, you will.
did that get the one that had me grappled?
No, you are still grappled.
I'm still grappled.
Yep.
Okay. I can use a potion?
Bonus action, yeah.
Okay. Definitely going to use a bigger potion this time. That's my turn. I'll just heal.
Okay. So it is our mage friend's turn then. Who still does not get his plague back. Thanak, make a... Nope, you don't get to do that. It's not against you either, though. So you
Oh,
do
okay.
see, you do see the worms are
No, he
causing
doesn't.
a certain
I
amount
don't
of
see anything.
energy
I
to
don't see
flow back
anything.
into him, and then he is going to. He's gonna punch Jeffrey back, actually.
Right in the forehead.
That's what he's gonna do. With the left, that will hit.
I will make him redo it. Jeff doesn't like being punched back. Ha!
That will miss.
Wow.
And then his other swing
Too tall for you, boy.
is going to hit.
Dang.
All right. So, Jeff, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as worms pour all over you.
What? I don't. He punches me and leaks worms. That's dumb. Dexterity saving throw.
That's
No,
nasty.
actually, sorry. Well, that's good. But it is a Constitution saving throw.
That's significantly less.
I figured, but it's still a good roll. You're probably gonna.
I have a 17, which you said 19 was his cutoff for other things, so I assume it's the same for this.
Okay. It's actually a little lower for this.
Oh, all right.
But you would have been immune to it anyways, because the effect is a poison. Your spell
Oh.
makes you immune to. I
Yeah.
double clicked to see exactly what it did, and it made poison. So that's what he does, and then
He punched me for 27 points of damage.
well,
Jeez.
it's not necessarily. It is a punch, but when he hits you, all those worms start to eat you.
That's not okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's totally terrible. It's an absolute.
I mean,
gross-
how do you think he feels about it?
Pretty great. That mask looks pretty baller.
And
Have you seen
then,
why he's wearing it?
I mean, no.
all right, Mav, it's your turn.
Mav is going to. Oh, Fennec still hasn't moved closer, so we're not
No.
gonna do that. Yeah, well, we're just going to. We're just gonna stab this guy. Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah. Give it to him.
Oh,
That's funny. Jeez.
and we're gonna stab him again because I got speed.
I'm so proud of you.
Seriously. This is why Mav doesn't stab things.
Yep. Even with his mighty strength, it's still kind of just chugging
Yeah.
along. All right. He is going to take a slam attack at you.
Hey, get out of here.
He's using his legendary action this round, and that's what he's using for. So, oh, I'm guessing that's going to hit. It's a
I'm
20.
guessing so. Anything's gonna hit.
All right, Mav, you are hit for 20 points
Oh.
of damage. You do not need to make the saving throw because you're immune to poison. Jeff.
Okay. Hey, Fennec's blind.
Thanks for the reminder. I'm going to scoot over here. And I'm going to utilize 5 points of my lay on hands, and I'm going to punch Thanok in the dick and make him see stars. So there's that. You're no longer blind. Hope that helps.
Help.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action as I run back over here on the mage to do my undeniable logic, and I'm just gonna be like, hey, that mask would look a whole lot better if it wasn't on your face. And that's all. He'll have disadvantage on his next saving throw and take bam. Oh yeah, 10. Oh, he's immune. Oh, Thanok, don't use psychic on this guy. He's immune to it.
All right.
Does that also mean that he does not have disadvantage on his next attack? Is that because that is
A psychic attack, so you are correct. He does not have disadvantage on it.
Hey,
Next-
I love how you always have something to say when you use undeniable logic.
yeah. I really like insulting people both in game and in real life. All right, that's me doing my thing.
Did you unblind him?
Yeah, I ran
did.
over and sack tapped him.
Thanek, come help me so I can get back.
Well,
to
he's
the main
still
event.
restrained. I can't fix that.
Oh,
He's just not blind anymore.
hit him with something from afar.
So, Thanok, now it's your turn. Ready, go.
I am going to cast Far Step.
Yeah.
That is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yay.
Am I unrestrained after that?
You would be. If you
Okay.
didn't get counterspelled.
Oh,
I don't know. This guy.
suck it up, Mav.
I will cast far step.
You will get counterspelled.
Suck it up, Mav. Mav,
Oh.
suck it up.
I'll suck it up.
Hey, wait. Hey, wait.
I'm enjoying my
Hey,
ice
wait.
cream.
No,
Hey, wait,
that
what?
might be okay.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, it
As
looks really good.
a reaction to him casting a spell, I am going to teleport to him.
Very
Huh.
And so, Mike, how does this work? Because normally we say that I get an attack with that. So would I get 4 attacks?
You would still get your
This-
attack from doing that. Yeah.
And then I'd get my own.
Obviously doesn't stop his spell because his spell is a reaction and not a regular spell. But yeah. So you would get the bonus attack from your thing, and then go ahead and do your thing.
So did he actually counterspell me?
Yes.
Because normally, so I couldn't interrupt a reaction with that.
Correct.
Okay.
Can I interrupt it? Can I suck it up?
The counterspell. Well, then he couldn't teleport.
Oh.
Right.
Which
'Cause
would you prefer?
Because you're above him on the initiative tracker.
No,
Yeah.
because
Oh, gotcha.
Static needs the spell to go off for him to teleport.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He needs to interact with the spell.
Yeah. If you want to take it, I would still have far step up then.
I'm going to consume the spell.
Okay.
So you get one less attack from this. Is that
Actually,
the way?
will not. I made my saving throw, so spell still goes off,
Gotcha.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Okay.
and
So
then Yeah.
So did that ruin everything that we're just doing?
no.
You
Four-
have far step.
4 attacks.
You
So
do
I can
move forward.
Okay, all right. Then I would get 4 attacks on it then.
Yes, you would.
Stab him.
Hit him. Is that 5 over? What did we figure that out?
That is 5 over his AC, but not over his shield, which he pops back up.
Oh. So
but you'll
did that
still
not
hit
hit
him.
him?
No, you'll still hit
So I
him,
still hit him. Okay.
but it's not 5 over his AC.
Well, he should
As
be
a
putting on
as a
shield
point of
here
order,
soon.
he just uses reaction to cast.
You're
Counterspell.
right, he did.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah.
So
So there. At an extra 1 damage.
I will add it.
I mean, it's not beyond creatures to have extra ones, but I would like to know if they do because that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's usually things that have multiple heads and beings.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this thing's filled with bugs, so Mr. Oogie Boogie might have some magic tricks.
That's true. Thanos is wailing on this guy.
Yeah.
I think he's upset with him.
I'm pissed at him.
Yeah. Jeez.
Dude, you laid the smack down.
Certainly did.
80 some damage. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Definitely way more.
I'm-
I should. Jeffrey's gonna poke his head around the corner. I should have unblinded you like 2 rounds ago.
I'm
I know.
super proud because I could hear this from down the hallway.
You just hear like squishing.
Thanos, make a Constitution saving throw
Oh no! Why?
as this thing begins to squeeze you.
Oh, come on.
What thing?
But he's grappled and restrained by this, and it's got 2 tentacles on you. Yeah.
You
Wait,
mean
I
Othig?
thought it was unrestrained.
Oh, I'm sorry. Othig.
Oh, okay.
Othig
Okay.
needs to. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, we all panicked because we wanted to know why Thanik was all of a sudden restrained out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Again.
Again. Oh yes.
Wow.
That's
Othig,
gonna-
You are gonna take 55 points of force
Holy cow.
damage.
Apparently, these things hurt a lot when they grapple. you.
Several of your common items disintegrate.
Oh no.
Like, do you just want to pick stuff out of my inventory, or what?
I will. It would be simple things like arrows and other stuff, nothing important,
Okay.
but yeah.
Unless he's got a spyglass.
Then it disintegrates. And
That's the thing picked.
the other one
It's gonna
starts
tickle
to
you.
ignore Othig and
Oh.
slides down to here. Yes. Because then I can hit Thanos.
Huh.
That's gonna get you.
Jeez.
That's gonna miss. that's gonna get you. So you are now grappled and restrained. Hit twice by this. Oh, thick.
I'm still grappled
You are still grappled.
by number 2.
The one above you. Yes, I believe it's number 2.
It's an action to get ungrappled.
It is
Let's just attack at disadvantage.
correct. And you know these things don't have very high AC.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to attack it. Make my 3 attacks. I'm not even targeting one. Oh, whoops, sorry. Well, I'll just roll another single one. Hey! Hey!
Hit.
It still works!
Yep. That is their AC.
Wow! Yay! I get to go again! Hooray for me!
Yay, bonus action. Cleave that sucker in twine.
Great weapon fighter. Whoops. Well, I mean, I
Yep.
guess I could roll a 1, but it's not gonna happen.
Well, you're
No,
not
you're not restrained anymore.
anymore.
Oh, I'm not. That's true. I'm not. Okie dokie.
Whole thing over here just tanking everything.
That's my turn. I'm actually gonna move right there.
You're gonna move away from it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was gonna take a swipe at you.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Mobile.
Yeah.
mobile. Okay. All right.
Ain't gonna do nothing.
I am in a conundrum of what to do with this guy. I have to make a roll to make a decision. 'Cause
I'm gonna hit him with a blitz next.
I think I could actually kill people here, but he's also almost dead. You watch as he dissolves into a pile of worms,
No!
and they start to crawl through cracks and swim through the water. And then they form up right on the other side of Jeff. And Jeff, I need you. Actually, I got to make an attack roll on you first.
Okay. Miss.
Dang it. I risked it. Okay. You watch as he takes his mask off, and you hear the worms all say in unison, so it's super creepy and gurgly, and it's like, you want to wear the mask then? And he goes to shove it on your face, and you are like, oh no, 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 no. And he misses.
Nope.
So that's the attack he gets. Dang. Okay, Mav.
Does Jeff
Nav is
actually
gonna
see his
two-step
face then?
around.
It's just a bunch of worms.
Oh,
Yeah, his body is completely made of writhing worms.
Bonus
gross.
action, stab him. No. Okay, fine. And then we are going to, I guess, use a little bit of healing or inflict wounds.
Inflict worms.
That he will shield.
He has one left.
I didn't get to use it last time because I counterspelled.
Yeah.
And that is his last one.
You can suck it up, Mav.
He gets 3
You
uses of it.
You have
I
your
couldn't
reaction.
help.
You can suck it
I'm
up.
sucking it up.
I mean, it's a waste of a suck up, but it's funny.
It's totally worth the level of exhaustion I'll get.
That's what I thought I was going to do to you.
All right. Let me make a constitution.
Is this where you just say, I'm tired of your crap, and you're actually tired?
That is a 3 on the dice, so you will suck up his level 1 shield.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Just a second.
Don't
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lucky duck, you didn't get him by much.
No, I didn't.
But you
That's
did get
okay.
him.
There's a lot of ones in there too.
You watch as all these worms, they just start to pop and to writhe, and the ones on the ground just kind of turn belly up and start to float in the water. And the mage, just his robes and his mask clatter to the ground, splashing in these several inches of water below. And anything else, Matt?
No,
Alright.
time for a nap.
Jeff?
I'm first going to look at Mav and be like, don't you think that was a little excessive? And then I'm just going to turn and run down the hallway here. I'm pull up my whip, and I'm going to be like, you like tentacles? Try this on for size. And I'm going to whip him with my Thundercat's whip.
I mean,
feel
the
like-
alternative was healing in Panic, so...
Really?
Even named it that.
Really?
I'm so happy.
I just missed.
Use your
Anyway.
Wargong. Use your Wargong.
Oh! I'm going to use my Wargong.
I really want you to hit with this thing.
Oh my gosh.
He will if he uses his war.
Yeah. Be like, you like it? Take this. And I'm going to dump, let's see. I'm going to dump 4.
I don't think it needs much.
That's okay. It's going to be fun.
Have the fun.
Oh, partially resisted. Dumb.
Oh.
Actually, it would be. These are not traditional death kisses.
Gotcha.
He's not resistant to lightning.
Gotcha.
It still, however, does not kill him.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
That's okay. I will bonus action. Let's see. What am I going to say to him? Nothing. What have I got?
I'm like.
Tell him his master's
Oh,
dead.
oh,
And that he's
I was trying to keep an eye on you, but it looks like I'm just going to keep your eye on the floor and just blap. Really? Really? Whatever.
All right.
Oh.
Thanak.
Yoink.
He has disadvantage on a saving throw.
Oh. More like gank.
I mean, like. Oh, you know what? We can worry about a catnap later. Just because.
Just cuz. You're going to pop this
Dude.
eyeball.
Oh my gosh, dude.
What is
That's
all
sick.
that?
That is.
This is critical.
With his smite in there.
Setting a new high score, I see.
I mean, as a note, you didn't need to do that much damage.
He knows.
I'm
As the boss
fully
walks to
aware.
Yeah, he's-
Yeah,
He didn't need to do almost
fully aware.
40 though. He needed to do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that still took more than I thought he.
That one had barely gotten hit.
Okay.
So
So this one says that it did 93 damage, but only.
Partially
Oh,
resisted
partially
because of the lightning, that
the lightning.
which
Yep.
Is-
but that
isn't
wasn't-
resisted,
I get it,
but-
I get
Been
it.
resisted, but I forgot to change
Yeah.
that when I modified my
I get
stuff. All right, so you kill the last one of the death kisses. It collapses in a pile of stuff. You watch their bodies writhe around and just they're gross. Yep. And there is a large swirling ruin in the middle of that room where Othig is that Thanak you recognize immediately as the Vault Seal.
hey, do you know how to turn this thing off?
Yeah. I assume I do.
Yep.
I mean, if not, I can dispel it, but I'm assuming your
Feel like
people
spell
probably
would be a
wouldn't.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just like the other Weave Guardian seals that you've seen, except it's much larger. So you were told that if you ever have to encounter one like this, that it could hurt, but just you're going to need to make a concentration check to properly do it without it hurting.
Okay.
And so I will need a Constitution saving throw. Oh yeah, you don't have a problem with it at all. However, this is weird. You go to interact with it, and it's not. It's like the thing in the desk. It's not a standard Weave Guardian clue and answer.
Phrase, yeah.
Instead, you hear in your mind, and it doesn't. It's a very nondescript voice. It's super generic, and these always are. It's almost like it's like Windows speaker talking to you. and it says knock knock.
Who's there?
Doorknob.
Doorknob who?
Doorknob. 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 And the room goes dark. And that's where we'll start next week.
Oh, I wanted to loot the mage.
I don't want to loot the mage.
I mean, sure.
I feel like you guys would probably have time to loot the mage while I was prepping
Knocking
that.
on the knock jokes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Getting doorknobbed.
getting
You were
doorknob.
getting the definitely doorknob.
Doorknobbed. Doorknob.
That was nuts.
Doorknob.
Guys, that fight was scary. I don't like it.
It's, I mean, seriously, So I think Mike figured out how to kill us, and it has nothing to do with casting spells. It has everything to do with just dexterity saves.
I mean, I do okay at dex saves.
No.
Yeah. Just you.
Yeah, just me.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, guys. I am going to pop out immediately and buzz home. I still have a few things to take care of before we close on the house tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you guys
See ya.
in
right,
a
you
week
guys-
when we solve your doorknob problem.
All right, I'm gonna stop the
Yeah.
recording.
Next week.